Hey, everybody, IanFidance.com for tickets to see me August 1st to 3rd in Buffalo, New York, August 14th to 16th, Chicago, Illinois. Let's pack that out. Chicago Zanies. And then I'm in Irvine, California, Oxford, California, Fort Wayne, Indiana, East Providence, Rhode Island, New Brunswick, Omaha, Tulsa, Houston, Edmonton, New Orleans, Washington, D.C. Just announced JFL Toronto, September 26th and 27th. IanFidance.com, YouTube.com/IanFidance Comedy for my travel show. Ian doing Odd Guy doing Odd Job. Subscribe to that. That's where all my stand-up goes. If you're still watching, do me a favor. Please subscribe. Punchup.live/Jordan Jensen for all her dates. Patreon.com/BeInIanPod for the page, for the bonus, for the fun. And I'll see you on the road. Bye, guys.
Telling jokes and having smokes, riding bikes all through the night. It's a wild ride when you're being Ian. Coffee ice no matter what. Now you know he likes it in the butt. It's a wild ride when you're being Ian, being Ian. And life is shit but you're positive. Let's find out what it's like to live a life being Ian, being Ian.
With Jordan. Mic checks.
Let me tell you the alternative.
Mic checks.
Check. Okay.
Tell your alternative into the microphone.
I know. I bet I know what it is, and I had that too. Okay, maybe not. But shingles?
No.
My mom came to visit me
well, I did
and
have
got
that.
Did it look like that?
so stressed that she left and had shingles for like 2 months.
Yeah.
Horrible.
got
Did you have shingles?
I did have shingles.
Did it look like this?
Stress shingles.
It looked. Yeah, I got some pictures. It was on my leg, but they say it's normally around your ribs.
Yeah. When I had a real fucked up travel time in Portland, Maine, and I had to like move a show back and I had to get a plane to Boston, then rent a car and drive to make the gate. It was like snowstorms. That night I was so stressed. I couldn't sleep and I just had stress shit up my side. And I was like, oh my God, I have shingles, blah, blah, but it went away.
Wow.
Mine's sticking around.
Yours
Yeah.
is hanging out.
Here's
Yours
what-
moved in.
Here's what it might be. I stopped eating sugar and gluten because I had always had an itchy butt, itchy vagina.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Ugh.
Like yeast.
So much yeast.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Listen, don't look away.
Okay.
Then I totally cut off sugar. Okay?
Okay.
I was eating exclusively gummy bears on the road.
Okay.
And then ChatGPT said you might just
Here
look
it
out.
is.
You might have a candida flare up, which is where it spreads. It tries
yeah.
to escape. So that could be what it is.
Maybe you're detoxing it.
I know.
Your body's
I could
you're
be.
leaking
Now,
it out.
Chat GPT said that. What did a doctor say?
I haven't asked the doctor, but I asked.
I think
See,
the doctor's sitting in the office on chat.
I actually
GPT.
know that.
See-
Your friend said that.
What?
Your friend who we just talked to on the phone who's a doctor said that he uses ChatGPT.
I know. Well, you told me about that and you sent me the picture and you used Chat GPT. I used Chat EBT and it said, "You go itch, bitch."
Like EBT food stamps? Because that's so fucked up.
Damn, girl, you
How about
bumpy
this?
hell.
Wait, can we do this? Can you do Chat BET?
Chat BET.
Yeah.
Damn, bitch.
Oh, just a slightly more wealthy black man? Just a black man with a few dollars?
Damn, bitch.
Oh, let me just change to a black man with a couple
Let me
dollars.
fan you off with my dollars.
Yeah, I haven't watched BET since the 90s, but it feels like, yeah, Comic View. No, that was it, right? BET Comic View?
Uh-huh.
Bruce.
Dude,
That's where it was
Def
at.
Oh.
Comedy Jam is one of my favorite series of all times. I have studied that with how good they are at like act outs and just like sitting in something and letting it go around to where everyone's like, okay, we're done. And then just like hitting it again. I timed an act out and it was 1 minute and 30 seconds once. It was a guy spraying Jerry curl on his own head.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was amazing.
Wow.
There's one of a lady, I don't know what it's from, but she comes out, she's a big lady, and she just starts pulling all these things
Out of her bottles.
Yeah.
Out of her breast.
pulls a
Yep.
bottle, a
Yep.
cup,
Yep.
a glass.
Yep.
I mean, it
Yep.
is
Out of her
just,
tits?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just
Yep.
destroying the room.
Yeah.
I don't know what you do after that.
You drink it.
leave. I think you leave.
How do you just go into jokes after that and go, so I was at the grocery store the other
You pull all the bottles out, you pour a drink and go, I was talking to my friend Chat EBT the other day, and it sounded a little something like this. I'm thirsty, motherfucker.
Yeah, that would work. They'd really like that. You did Last Comic Standing.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I used to watch that religiously.
2015.
Yeah.
I made it to what they called the final 100. And,
How many people were there?
I would like to think millions.
I
but,
auditioned. I did not get past the second round. I was alone at Gotham Comedy Club with Wanda Sykes in the back of the
you
room.
might have did the same year as me because
And
that's what I did too. Yeah.
That's what it was. And two producers and Wanda Sykes.
Yeah.
And
Middle of the day.
middle of the day, Gotham Comedy Club, 2 p.m. They had a comic waiting here while you're on stage. You get off, that comic goes up, and they put someone else in like a bullpen. And I sped through my act, got one laugh, and they were like, so it says in your bio you've only been doing comedy for 3 years. And I went, yeah, I'm just a little baby. And they went, what was that? And I went, oh, and I get nervous. I do voices. And they were like, thank you. That was it.
No way.
Yeah.
No way. They didn't want any
Dude,
more?
Dude,
That's a
Is that true?
horrifying story.
Yes.
That you do voices when you get nervous, or were
Oh,
you
yeah.
trying to?
I've grown
or you
out
just-
of it, but I
Okay.
did, yeah.
I thought you were just mocking them.
No,
for
no, no,
saying,
I-
Something me and Ian both do is we sing when we get nervous.
Oh.
Yes.
On stage. Like on stage if something I've noticed we both have this thing we'll be like, I'm not allowed to talk about this because I haven't discussed it with my therapist, or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
We both do that.
Yeah, or
But
like when someone does like accents if they get nervous. Have you ever done that?
I can't
Yeah.
believe that Last Comic Standing wouldn't want that though. I feel like they want the weird stuff. They
Oh,
want to be
dude.
like,
Really?
they want to be like, look at these people, and they want to just exploit it. And they go, a guy does baby voices when he's
Oh,
nervous.
because they want it's like America's
Yeah.
Got or
Thank
what is it like?
God they
American
did not put me
Idol.
on TV.
I'm
That
happy
would've
about
been
it too.
horrific.
Actually.
Did they do a thing where they were like, what's your sob story?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I was doing trailer park jokes in the first 2 rounds. And then when I made it to LA, they were like, this 3 minutes, you can't use it again. So I was like, well, trailer park's my whole thing. If I do 3 minutes, that's my whole chunk gone.
Yeah.
So I
Mhm.
did something different. And they didn't like that. But they
I
wanted, they were
gotcha.
like, what would this mean to you to win? I go, I don't know. It'd be nice to headline clubs around the country.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think they were looking for me to be like, I
This
could
is
pull my mom
everything.
out of poverty.
Yeah,
and-
yeah.
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 I
I wouldn't be
still
able
in the
to.
trailer park.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to do. It's so exploitative. of
You would
just like-
fall so deep into this. You'd be like, "What would this mean to you?" And you'd start crying. You'd be like, "Oh, I just feel like
Well,
my
that's
dad
why
in
that's why
heaven would-"
I
Yeah.
am so glad I didn't do it because
Yeah.
at that time in
Yeah.
my life I would have been like, I'm sober and I risen from the ashes, and it would have been so bad for me to then go on stage and be like, white girls like the fall,
Yeah.
like whatever
Yeah.
I was doing at the time,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
Totally.
it's terrible.
You would have fallen into that. You are the guy that would have fallen into that.
I would have
Yeah.
before, but I wouldn't now. I'd be like, fuck that.
That's why they want to get you early on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you'll
they
tell
should
them
have
that
gotten
your
in on the
mom has
ground
one leg
floor
or
of
They should have.
the little baby.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
tell us about the baby voice. I was molested.
Yeah. They pull out childhood trauma.
yeah.
They really do. It's very weird. The Bachelorette, they have to
Dude,
do it every time. And one girl was,
Producers are evil.
yeah.
They watch and then they're like, oh, I know
my
what we
million
can
pound life
manipulate.
or whatever. My big fat sister or whatever that show is called.
Oh, yeah.
That's unacceptable.
There's
that we have that on
several
TV.
of those shows. It could be. I think
There's
there's
so many.
You've
yeah.
named like 7
Yeah.
shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are
Yeah.
all fucked up. What's the other one that I can't believe is real?
My
I mean,
600-pound life.
Oh,
The-
my brother's grown out of my neck. That one.
I mean, basically,
Yeah.
I mean, I even think Love on the Spectrum is pretty bizarre.
Dude, I know.
I mean, it's a great
yeah.
show.
I know.
But
Well, I have
philosophically
jokes about
speaking,
it, about
yeah.
how it's like insane. We made them famous for being autistic. And it's basically
And
like
forced
when
them to
you
go on.
recognize one of them, you're like, hey, aren't you on that show about retards?
And they're like, nah.
You're my favorite one. I'm like, oh,
You're my
thanks.
favorite Pokemon retard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is
It's
fucked
crazy.
up. It is weird.
It's crazy.
And then they go on talk shows and you see them get like nervous and
Yeah,
anxious, and
and
they're
then
just
they're on
repeating.
Rick Glassman's podcast farting. It's like, what is happening? What is happening?
I don't know the show, but I know what
You
you're
don't know
talking
Love
about.
on the Spectrum?
I don't know. My wife.
You know
watches
they have a
some of
new
those
one
shows.
called Down for Love.
Oh no.
And it's-
no.
Yeah. We're watching it tonight.
Oh no.
You
It's
can't
isn't
have
it
it
called
be
Down
Down.
with Love?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's down for love. But
Down for Love, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I
You
watched
can't
some
do
show
that.
like The Curious Case of I don't know this little girl. It was
Oh.
like You ever see? I don't know. It was her name, but it was like
Oh,
this-
that little girl. Yes.
Who was old
yes.
but young?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I watched that whole show, and then I just left the show thinking I just watched hours of this family abusing this little
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And they were like, she's grown up.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, she's a little girl
Yeah.
and you abused her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the family was like, "We don't believe that you're
That
what
was
you say
crazy.
you are."
Yeah.
And they
Yeah,
were
it
like,
was-
you just live in this apartment, you 40-year-old woman. And she was like,
Yeah.
I don't know how to use a
Yeah.
spoon.
Yeah, she's like, "Nobody taught me to read. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm 7."
Yeah.
And they're like, "No, you're a 40-year-old Mexican
Right.
girl."
And your body is weird. So
Yeah,
we can't
yeah.
tell what it is. So we're
Yeah.
going to deem it old.
Uh-huh.
And they just made that show. And I
Yeah.
don't think they went to jail.
Really?
I don't know. I don't think the guy went to jail.
That's
like-
crazy.
We documented it. And
Yeah.
you should go to jail, right?
The only one that is good that has existed is the Jinx. You see the Jinx?
I don't think I've seen
The
that.
Jinx,
Oh,
he reveals that he's the
burping.
killer at the end of the season, and the people
I
filming the
killed
season
them
are like,
all.
yeah, he's in the bathroom and his mic's still on, and he goes, of course I killed them. I killed them all. And the people making the show were like,
They heard that he
"Yes."
was on live mic.
Wow.
That was
Mhm.
sick. That was
Yeah.
great.
Imagine though, you're that guy and you've whatever you've done, and you were like, nobody caught you, and then you outed yourself on a.
Yeah, but you're the idiot who said, I'll do the show because I have nothing to.
You forgot
That's
your
total
mic.
ego.
Yeah.
You're like,
That's
oh,
total
yeah,
ego.
yeah.
Killing
Yeah.
multiple people and then being like, "I'll get so close to the fire, but I will not get burned."
Right.
Yeah.
That's like Trump's
Yeah.
card. That's like the birthday card. When he wrote to Epstein, where he was like, "May we share many secrets together." I'm like, just right,
No
happy
way.
birthday.
Did that happen?
He wrote a birthday card to Epstein that
Did
said
that just come out?
He like a week ago. That was like a picture of a woman that he drew, and then he wrote, "Happy birthday, may we share many more secrets." And I'm like, just right,
Dude.
May we share many more days,
Oh
wishes,
my
afternoons.
God.
Even if you don't have
Memories.
secrets,
Share
don't
memories.
write that.
Even if you don't have secrets.
You never even want to make a joke card about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
May we
yeah.
share
Many
secrets that are older than the girls we have sex with.
Yeah.
Signed Donald J.
You shouldn't
Trump.
even tell people that you have secrets with
No.
someone.
That's crazy.
That's what a secret is. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Dude,
Yeah.
I feel good about that stuff because I don't have any secrets. You know?
Well, I don't know that I don't have any secrets, but yeah,
your,
I mean,
your
I wouldn't
secrets
write
keep
a
you
card
sick.
to someone.
You're
and-
only as sick as your secrets.
Yeah.
Your secrets keep you sick.
Is that true?
Yeah. And if you don't got secrets, you got nothing to hide.
Yeah, but you can tell one person something, but not everybody.
I got no
Yeah.
secrets.
You have secrets.
What do you think's the secret?
You have deep-seated insecurity that is unresolved that
That's
you haven't faced.
not a secret.
Okay.
Everybody
All right.
knows that. Are
Okay.
you kidding me? What the fuck are you talking about?
James,
James.
you broke the chair.
Look, this
Did you
chair was
break
not
the chair,
designed
you
for a man
giant,
of
you
my size.
muscular
The
body.
man.
secret conversation got so intense for him that he broke the chair.
Is
That's,
that our chair?
It's like
Is that
Yeah,
the
it's your
chair we
chair.
use?
Your
Oh, no,
chair.
he's in the chair.
Ethan is in the nice chair, but we have a guest, so the nice
dude,
guy, the guest guy.
Nah, dude, are you kidding me? I like the shards of plastic
Oh,
in my
yeah.
ass.
Yeah.
No,
You know-
I love that.
you know, I
That's so
lost
nice
That's
you
my.
called it
triggering.
your
That's a triggering
house.
thing to hear because I used to be a fat girl and I used to break those chairs all the time.
You know how fat people lost weight back in the day when electricity was invented?
Oh,
Welcome
Yo,
back to another
that-
episode of Bein Ian with Jordan.
Dude, the Prozac makes my delay so. I like watched that whole thing and then screamed.
What is that?
It's
That's
a
a
taser.
taser.
Do you want to tase yourself?
No. I thought it was a vape.
Shout out Haywire. Shout out Juicebox. Last night they played Brooklyn Meadows
I fell
and
asleep.
they all stayed at my place and I tased one of the kids from Juicebox. It's like 24. Dude, I had 8 people sleeping in the house last night.
Really?
You can't even tell.
And you
Is
tased
that
the
cool?
guy.
Tase a guy.
You tased a guy?
I said, welcome to New York, bitch. Bzzz.
You did? You can't do that.
Why can't he asked
You can-
for it?
Oh, okay.
They wanted me to tase
How
him.
did
that's
it? How'd he do?
Yeah, how did he do?
Took it like a bitch.
Did he?
You wouldn't take it like Dusty would. Come on,
I'm
brother.
gonna go ahead and say I
Come
probably
on,
would take
brother.
it. That
Don't.
thing
Put
was
it down.
terrifying
Put
to
it
me.
down. Not
That's
Dusty.
fair. You're right. James,
I've been
you're up.
shocked, by a light switch or
Yeah.
Have you ever been in a fight?
Yeah, it's been
Really?
a long
I just
time,
have-
but yeah, for sure.
That's cool.
Yeah, I grew up in a trailer park. I mean, we used to fight all the time as kids, but yeah. Also, as an adult, I've been punched in the face, and
Really?
Really?
yeah,
Over what?
I used to drink a lot, and I got
Charleston.
punched. I got beat up in Charleston. One
What
time
happened
by
in
several
Charleston?
people. I was, I went out to,
You got stomped out?
I went to happy hour, and I had some sake, and then I continued on through the night, and
To
then,
get us little sake.
yeah, and then I ended up in a bar around closing time.
Closing time.
Dancing with girls
Time
that
to punch Dusty in the face.
that weren't my girl, and then a guy confronted me, and then another guy grabbed me from behind and threw me on the ground, and then people started kicking me. And then I got up.
River dance.
People.
I got up, and I was mostly unhurt, I think, at that point. But I saw a couple of the guys on the corner, so I went to confront them, and then they beat me up on the corner. I was pretty drunk.
Good for you
And
for
then-
not backing down.
Yeah, and both of my eyes were swollen shut.
Yeah, that
But
makes
no
sense.
blood. I never bled.
You didn't
That's
have
bizarre.
glasses at the time.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Dusty has this thing where he's a little bit like the most hilarious Murphy's Law.
What's that?
Just like
Shout out Murphy's Law, great New York City hardcore band.
you'll when we were on tour, you so many calamities would happen that would you just be like, I'm totally fine with this. Like he showed up and he was like, all right, I think we're gonna need to stop somewhere and get me a shot because he was just covered in poison oak.
Yeah, I had a lot of poison oak.
You had a stomach thing.
I had poison. I always have a stomach thing, but yeah, I had poison oak.
You got sunburned so bad.
Yeah, and then I got sick.
Oh, you got
we
sick?
We were in DC.
What year was this?
This was 2017, I think.
Why were you not wearing shoes at one point?
Well, because my shoes were the sole was so thin that I had little holes in it. And in DC it was raining, so I was walking and my socks were getting wet. And it was real cold. It wasn't real cold, but it was kind of cold. And then I was getting a little sick. So I had to I needed to take the shoes off to let my socks dry. And I had gotten real hoarse for some reason just that one day. And then so I did the show with no voice and no
socks,
shoes.
no shoes.
And
Like Ronnie Van Zant from Skinner.
yeah. And then we had to stay at, Evan's friend's house. And then we went to Charleston and stayed at a place. And they had a couple of big dogs. And they had there was this much hair, dog hair, all along the baseboards of the floor. So you could, and me and Jordan slept on couches in there, and you could barely breathe in there.
we had to make, anytime we had to share a space, Dusty would have to get into this sleeping bag because he was covered in poison oak. So if he had to share a bed with me or Evan, he had to get in the sleeping bag so he didn't contaminate anybody, but it was so hot.
And then we ended up in Florida. We went to the beach, and then we all got really sunburned. We have a picture in my hometown. We just show my hometown, Opelika, Alabama, and we were all so red.
Yeah.
I think you had a great set in Opelika, right?
Yeah. In your hometown.
Yeah.
She
But you got
thrives
burnt
when
in
she's
Florida.
red.
You got burnt
Yeah.
in Florida where we did the Truman Show City.
Yeah.
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 you
Seaside.
wouldn't- That was crazy.
Oh, and then we did that. We did that radio show with that guy.
yeah.
I wanted to try to cut that up. I never have done it yet, but that was really funny. Just like a local Florida guy did a radio show, and
There was also a thing going on that Evan had.
Who's Evan?
Evan was the kid on the road with
Evan
us.
who?
Good friends
Evan
with Burke.
Oh, okay.
Evan had a weed pen.
Yes.
And me and Dusty were both like, we're not that into drugs. We don't drink. But we would hit the weed pen and then get annihilated immediately.
Like
Yeah.
silly fun?
Like
or
hysterically laughing.
Oh.
Like at one point we were driving and Dusty was insane. He's driving the car. It's a storm that's so bad you can't see out of the windshield. There's no way to see. It's
it
just
was
water.
unreal.
It
The
was-
lightning was. It was just streaks of lightning.
But that's how he talks. But he's driving. He's like, "This is really bad, y'all." And I'm like, "Yeah, you have to stop." And then every time the lightning would strike, there was a spider in the car, and I would freak the fuck out. And Dusty would go like this: "All right, Jordan, you gotta lock it up." and I couldn't. And I'd be like, "Okay, I'm sorry." And then it was great. I'd be like, "Jesus Christ!" And he'd be like, "Lock it up now." And then we went into a Love's gas
We
station
stopped at this
that we
store.
thought was hell or heaven.
In the middle of nowhere. It was so bright.
It was
and they had
purgatory.
all this candy. It is like we died along
Yeah.
the way and
Yeah.
ended up in this place.
The storm was crazy. You weren't pulling. It was crazy, and you're
It
like,
was a
"This
fun-
is not okay to drive
It
in."
was a fun run of show. I don't think any of the shows were particularly good.
or money, no
yeah,
money.
no money.
Yeah.
But it was fun though.
So fun. That
Yeah.
weird girl that we stayed with that was like a Orlando princess.
What?
Oh yeah, Seaside. She was what was her name?
Orlando princess.
She was like a Disney princess.
She was a Disney princess on and off the stage. Off stage, she kept doing it.
Laren.
Laren.
Laren?
Laren.
Her real name, first
Laren.
name was
That's
Laren.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yep. And her last name was Jadis.
Jadis. Oh, God. Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet girl.
But we always stayed at that house, and it was always because it was the improv people they did, or actors at this theater in Seaside.
Yeah.
So they would let us stay with the actors, but every year it was a revolving cast
Yeah.
with a few remaining members,
Mm.
and we would just invade their space for a few days.
So bizarre. You introduced me to WWE.
Oh yeah,
You would never watch WWE until?
No.
Whoa.
He
I think
introduced
this
me
was
to.
yeah. Evan is really into
Mhm.
wrestling, and I like old stuff. I like the '90s. I love
Yeah,
90s
me too.
wrestling.
Yeah.
I've been
I love
watching a lot.
90s everything, like 90s sports, 90s wrestling. Ever since after that, I'm just like, I don't really care
Bulls.
that much.
I know it's not fun.
Balls?
The Bulls.
Bulls.
Yeah.
Loved
These
the
Bulls.
Bulls.
It is like the world did end in 2000, Y2K, when we
The
all
world
thought it
ended
would.
at 9/11.
Yeah.
That was a cataclysmic reality shifting event.
No,
and we've
I
been
was
in a
10.
different reality ever since then.
Yeah. Yeah, it is like, I mean, because people talk about this, right? It's like you can go 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and you could be like, yes, that was that decade.
Mhm.
But like 2000, 2010, 2000, like, I don't know. It all looks the same to me.
It does all.
Just a
What happened?
mishmash.
What was going on in 2010? Name a thing.
Well,
them.
iPhone came out 2010.
Good job.
Oh, yeah.
2010.
So, yeah.
And it's been downhill ever since.
Yeah, that's true.
Our communication and our ability to get along has plummeted.
That is true.
That is true.
The
Twitter,
2000s
I
and
think Twitter came
2010 was
around
just
in
a
2011.
mishmash of social media, technology, and an invasion of privacy at the hands of the government, all coming together to make us just be complete stony baloney droney
You guys don't know. In
losers.
10 years,
Yes.
this might look like the heyday to you.
No.
Everybody looks like in retrospect and goes,
I
this
went
is
to
bad.
I went to a fucking comic book shop this weekend. Shout out Toy Pit, Indianapolis.
You don't have to shout out everything that you
I
say.
like it. I like to give people
crazy.
credit when
I
there's
like
good
that.
stuff.
I like to give up shout outs.
He
Thank
does it.
you.
Okay, you'll see.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
get a counter going. Get a counter going. Shout out Toy Pit. There was a Ghostbusters toy for sale from 1989 for $3.98,
Oh,
and now
that's a good deal.
it is on sale for like $75.
By
Back, huh?
you. By you?
No,
Did you buy it?
By-
okay.
no, I watched
By
it
Toy Pit?
from afar at
Okay.
Toy Pit. Yes,
Okay,
oh,
well,
it's
they're
for
making
sale
their-
for $75
yes.
at Toy Pit.
So, but the thing
oh,
is,
yes.
the thing is, the
I
cool
thought you were saying
stuff
you
that we
bought it.
wanted back in the day was just $5. No big
Mhm.
deal. And now they cash in on our nostalgia of when you
Yeah.
played with toys before your family was broken up with unspeakable tragedies.
Yeah.
And then you pay for that. And it's like you're paying for the
Ian.
memory of when your dad was still alive.
Ian,
What? Huh?
you must hear yourself.
What?
You're upset that
I mean, you agree?
you're describing inflation. You're describing vintage things becoming valuable. That's tale as old as time. That's always been the way.
No.
You
But
born in
our
2000?
vintage was
2000.
better. Yeah, you're really defending the 2000s.
I was born in 1991.
Okay.
Yeah.
1991, good year.
Yeah, you
Great
said you were
year.
10 and 9/11 you were
9/11,
10. Yeah,
yeah.
okay, that makes sense.
No, but you're describing. I mean, that's what happens. Things get value as time goes on, and your
Yeah, but the
commitment
stuff we
to
had in the 90s
the
was
stuff we had
way
in the 90s
cooler than the stuff we have now. For
the
cheaper.
stuff that children have.
The stuff children have now sucks
I have-
compared to
You
the
don't
stuff
know that.
we had as children.
I have kids, and it's like they get toys and they're done with them pretty fast.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
Like
I had
almost
one bear for life.
immediately.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Because the toys we had when we were younger were so much cooler
G.I.
and cheaper
Joes.
than the ones that are available now.
Yeah.
And I am proving my point.
G.I.
You
Joes used
helped
to
me
bend-
with.
By
They,
saying
G.I.
that-
Joes used to bend so well. They were like really, and
Yeah.
toys now they're all stiff. They don't.
Oh really?
It's like, yeah, you could really, I don't know. I
GI
love,
Joe's had the trigger, the little finger.
I think they just had a finger like this.
There's also
They
something
had
weird.
this.
Were you back? Huh?
No, they had.
No, they had Kung Fu Grip.
No, they had this. This
They-
is actually exactly it.
No, G.I. Joe hands was like this.
Hold
Some
the
of
gun,
them were
you're
like
saying?
that, but some of them had that.
Told the gun. You're
Yeah,
saying? Yeah.
That's because you were making them.
some of them had that. My blonde one.
Finger
That's why I know. Obviously, that's why I know about this.
Back me up on this. I forget. The 90s is just
90s were great though.
You saying that you want a toy from your childhood and having it be $75, that doesn't make sense. You saying that a $7 toy back then used to be a lot better than a $7 toy now does make sense.
No. A $7 toy from 1991 is infinitely better than a modern day toy that you would spend $35 on. Or
I believe that.
Yes.
But you being mad at a thing getting old and acquiring value, that doesn't make sense.
Well, I feel like
Toy Pit's just making that money.
the
Yeah,
nostalgia.
they're trying to survive.
Don't fucking talk that way. Toy Pit's good guys over there.
That's what we're saying. They got to make their bag.
But
But nostalgia keeps places like that
but,
afloat.
I feel
Yeah.
like the 80s and 90s nostalgia has been like packaged and sold to generations of people in ways that nostalgia never had before because it's
Nobody's
mainly-
Googling that shit but you and other weird guys. I'm not
weird
get-
guys out there. Pop
I'm not,
off in the
I'm not
comments.
getting any. I'm not getting any ads for old Ghostbusters shit.
That's all I get.
Get
Like-
the eBay ads.
Yeah, I'm not getting that. I'm not getting
Well,
sent.
what I'm trying to say is everything being created now and toys that are being made for shows now. When we were growing up, you almost had to like your mom had to stitch together your Halloween costume or whatever, and now you can go out and buy an Iron Man costume with the helmet, and it's just like the movie,
Yeah.
and it makes it not as special.
Yeah, it's not as cool.
Because when you're a child and you get the amazing thing right away, you're like, whatever. But when you have to like,
We have too much stuff.
yes,
We have too much stuff.
We've always had too much stuff.
No, we haven't.
But,
Not
like,
the
if
way
you
we
go
got
to-
stuff now.
If you go to like these thrift stores, like there's these giant warehouse thrift stores where it's like, none of this is good.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
walk through and you go, I like looking at it. I go, remember that? But
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
want it.
You think stuff has to be eliminated from the planet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Stuff.
We should have a big
people,
burn.
Ideas. Opinions.
A big burn.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a big burn.
Yeah.
I have an idea
What
that
do they do with all this stuff? Same with the bodies. When are the graveyards going to be kicked out?
That's
Dude,
what I'm saying.
isn't it crazy we still bury people?
We never have new graveyards.
Yeah.
I never
No.
see a new graveyard.
How about that, Black
What do they
Stone?
do?
Who's like, how are people not? Yeah, I think about this all the time.
Do they mow it over at some point?
You never see a new
No, you get-
graveyard.
You never. You see patches of graveyards.
Maybe a new little spot.
Dude,
popped
you know,
up, but-
back in the day, having a graveyard was like you were like a bajillionaire. And if you had plots of land in the great, you could sell that for like a ton of money.
Wow.
My great grandfather, Vincent Tartaglia,
Wow.
owned a cemetery in Wilmington, Delaware. And he was
Vinny
going
Tartar?
to Vinny Tartar. He was going to give it to my grandmother and her sister and blah, blah, blah. And my grandmother's brother, before he died, changed his will and got all the money and all the assets. And my grandmother and aunt didn't get great aunts didn't get shit, right? And then when my fucking grandmother died, my Aunt Carol, you dumb, dirty fucking bitch, I hated when you were alive.
I just
and
want to
it's
warn
fuck
you, I'm
when you're
dissociating.
gone.
So if you could just wrap this up.
Well, before my grandmother died, she did the same fucking thing and switched all the fucking things around. We didn't get any fucking money, and she did.
I lost you a little while ago because I was remembering when we had Sean Patton on and we spent the entire episode making up fake family members of Dusty Slay.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
like I have you heard about Dusty's,
Gay.
wait, hold on. Dusty's windy cousin who does ceramics, Gusty Clay.
Oh, Gusty Clay.
Yeah.
Remember that?
But if she were my cousin, she would still be Slay, though, right? Gusty
Yeah.
Slay.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
negated
Can we
that.
all did we just breeze by the fact that my family's been perennially fucked?
I actually
the
didn't
graveyard
hear-
industry?
I truly stopped listening to it.
Well,
I came
welcome
up
to
with
Well,
Gus- I came up with
It
Gusty
seems like your
Clay while you were
family
talking.
is just doing it to each other now.
Yeah, but we don't
You
talk
heard
to
the
that
whole
side of the
thing?
family anymore.
Could you abbreviate what he said?
Well, I think he said that his great-grandfather, he was part of
glasses.
the
If you can repeat this, I'll give you $100.
he was part of the Tartarian Empire, I think, and he
You're nailing it.
Yeah.
Keep it going.
and he owned a graveyard, and it was worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then before he died, he switched something in the
The
will
son.
so that
Dusty.
nobody on his side of the family got any money.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
then
but that's
aunt-
his prerogative,
and
is
then
it
his
not?
Great aunt.
What? No, my great uncle redid his father's will so that him and his family got all the money, cutting out my grandmother, my Aunt Rose, and my Aunt Tookie.
Tookie got cut out.
Tookie got cut out. And Aunt Tookie looked like Elizabeth.
And Tookie looking like a lizard.
Who's that famous Elizabeth?
Elizabeth
Taylor.
Oh, okay.
And people would ask her for autograph and she'd sign a Tookie.
Wow.
That's cute.
So there's a lot of people who think Elizabeth Taylor's nickname is Tookie
Yes.
That's nice.
from that time.
Yeah, and so that fucking dickhead changed the will, and so cut out Aunt Tookie, Aunt Rose, and my grandmother, and then my fucking bitch cunt Aunt Carol did the same fucking thing to me and my mom.
That's just
And
how
my
family
uncle
goes. That's
already
like
blown
how
his
my
head off,
dad's
so he
wife
wouldn't have
sold
gotten
the
the
house
money.
we built. You know what I mean?
No, that's not okay. That's so fucked.
People get so weird around that. It's like the wills come up and they're like, I got to get this.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's like, I don't know. It's so
No, my
wild.
aunt specifically said you're not getting anything. You would just pour it down your throat because you're nothing but an alcoholic. And that was the last time I ever talked to her.
Because you were blacked out.
We call it BET now. And it goes a little something like this. I want
You
more
would have poured
money,
it down
Aunt
your throat at the
Carol.
time. Whatever
No, I
happened.
wouldn't have. I was fucking living in a halfway house at the time.
Yes.
How are you really taking Aunt Carol's side right
I'm
now?
saying whatever happens is for the
Are
best.
you really taking Aunt
I'm
Carol's
saying whatever
side?
happens is for the best. If you
Yeah,
got
that's
money, you
so
don't know what would have
fucked up.
happened.
If Aunt Carol really cared, she would have put it in some kind of trust for you with a stipulation that if you get sober, you get the money.
Well, I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
My mom is such a fucking real one, dude. My aunt.
Shout out, Gail.
Shout out, Gail. You're a fucking real one. Dude, my aunt, when she met my uncle, he fucking had a family. And my aunt said, if you marry me, you will never talk to your family ever again. He had a kid. He had an
It's the
ex-wife.
same aunt that cut you
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Okay.
This is
So
Carol.
she goes,
Yeah,
dude,
that's
don't
crazy.
ever talk to your family ever again. They do not exist. And fucking dumb Uncle Bill was like, oh, okay. And
Uncle
so
Bill is weak.
my fucking
Yeah.
dude, he's such a fucking pussy. If you're
Is he gonna
watching,
watch this?
fuck
Oh.
you.
He's weak.
And so fucking when all this shit happened, my mom knew this and my cousin didn't know. And my mom called her and goes, hey, I just want to let you know, you've got another family. Best of luck. Goodbye.
Who would she say that?
To my cousin.
To Carol?
She said that to Carol's kids?
Kid.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gail said that?
Gail's a fucking real one. She
Wow.
dropped that fucking bomb she was going to take to the grave because they fucked me and her over.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They fucked over you. Then she said, by the way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wow.
She's like, all right, you want to play this game? You've got...
Carol's a
you've
bad
got
lady, huh?
She sucks, dude.
Yeah, Carol does suck. I'm not on Carol's side anymore.
Yeah.
That sucks.
But Bill, you got to put some blame on Bill too,
Yeah.
though. It's like, how do you go? Like, what's Carol got going on that she goes? You never have to. You never
me
can
tell
talk
ya,
to your family again.
I've seen her naked. She doesn't have it going on.
What's Bill got going
Whoops.
on? Listen, I got some attractive cousins, and
yeah.
I don't see them that often. So there was a time in my life where, yeah, I probably would.
Yeah.
Do you think if your cousins are attractive, you don't see them, the longer you go without seeing each other, the more normal it makes it to be attracted to them?
Yeah, I think so.
Thank God.
Right, because if you grow up side by side with them and you're always hanging out, and you know you're related. That's
Like a
weird.
stepbrother, for example, that would
Yeah.
be really
Well,
weird.
even step
Whoa.
though, you're not blood related.
Exactly.
so-
Yeah.
I had sex with my stepbrother.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I would kill a man to have sex with my cousin Holly.
How is it? How old were you guys? I don't. Maybe that's too.
I was 19. He
Okay.
was 20.
so you guys were out of the house.
Out of the house.
Yeah.
But their relationship was groomed in the house.
Yeah.
Well, I was very attracted to him as a fat child.
Yeah.
And then you lost weight,
Yeah.
and then your brother was like, "Let's do it."
Yeah.
He's like,
Pretty
you've
much.
reached the weight requirement to ride this ride.
Yeah.
bitch.
Because
Come on."
you're in town for Christmas, huh?
It was Christmas. Yeah. It was Christmas.
Really took off some weight this year, huh, Jordan?
Yeah. Ho, ho, ho. I'm the ho.
How's the
Oh,
poison
oh,
ivy?
getting this ho. Come on, Slanter, ride this
Yep.
fat ass sleigh to town.
It was good. It was siblingy sex, though.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Make your nose red, Rudolph, for
What
me,
does
my
that mean?
snapper. Huh?
She said it was sibling-y sex.
Sibling-y, like there was a high five at the end.
Did you?
No kissing.
Oh, I've high-fived at
No
the end.
kissing? You guys just banged.
Yeah, definitely no kissing.
Really? That's weird.
I know.
So
I've
you-
done that a few times. I'm kind of
You
into
could
that.
Bang with no kissing?
Yeah.
Of someone that's like a brother?
Not.
Hi, everybody. You know, you could benefit from getting yourself into therapy. We all can. Logistics are annoying, and if you need help, Rula's got you covered. They take major insurance plans. The average copay is just $15 per session. It's a great service. We wouldn't point you in direction of something that would not be beneficial to you. Thousands have already trusted Rula to support them on their journey toward improved mental health and overall well-being. Head on over to rula.com/IAN to get started today. That's RULA/IAN to get started today. Support the show and tell them we sent you. Go to RULA.com/IAN. Take the first step towards better mental health today. You deserve quality care from someone who cares. Hey, everybody. Ha, ha, ha. Summer's flying by, and it's almost time for pants season. This fall, you need jeans that are stretchy, durable, and comfortable. It's time for the perfect jean. I am a short little guy, but I wear it well because I wear jeans that fit me nice, comfortable, stretchy. They're not too long. Doesn't make it look like I'm swimming in my jeans. If you need to dress up a little more, throw on a pair of the Denkakis. They've got everything you already love about their jeans, but in a chino-style fabric. They're a little more polished while keeping all the comfort. Stop crushing your balls in uncomfortable jeans. I feel like this ad was made just for me. Stop crushing your balls in uncomfortable jeans. Head to theperfectjean.nyc. Bein with Jordan fans get 15% off your first order, plus free shipping, free returns, and free exchanges when you use the code FIENDCLUB15 at checkout. That's 15% off for new customers at theperfectjean.nyc with promo code FIENDCLUB, FIENDCLUB15. After your purchase, they ask you where you heard about them, support the show, tell them we sent you, fuck your khakis, and get the perfect jean.
Why is that? Why would you want no kissing?
You bang without kissing? What are you, me with the gay guy I was with for 11 years?
Yeah, it's a lot like that.
That's all it was.
How does
we
it
didn't
even
kiss for 11 years. God damn it. All I wanted was a kiss.
How does it even get initiated if there's
From
no kissing?
behind, Dusty. From behind.
From behind?
He just kind of came up on you.
You're right. He came up on you.
You're just opening gifts.
You just heard pounce.
I went, this
He
one's
goes,
from my
"Get a-"
stepbrother. Oh!
He's like, I think he got another one under the
Yeah.
tree there,
Yeah.
Jordan.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
You know, you lay down, you're watching something.
Okay.
What?
Shake
What
your
were you
butt a little.
watching?
I don't know.
Did the parents know?
Yeah, now they do.
At the time they knew?
My mom did know, and my mom was very
Allowed it.
And she was like, you aren't going to do that. And I was like, I'm not. She knew I was. And then at the dinner, and then at some point, his mom was like, do you guys mind sharing a room?
And you were like, thank
Yeah.
God.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude,
You
the
think
whole...
his mom was trying to hook it up?
Yo,
No.
the hookup on like, oh, I guess we do have to share a room is so hot.
Yeah. Have you ever had sex with somebody where their parent is in the room?
No, but
That's the hottest thing you can do.
I've blown a guy while two of our classmates were in the bed next to ours on a school trip.
Did you want to though, Ian?
Yeah.
You did? Okay,
So
good.
bad.
But classmates, I mean, that's something. But a parent,
Well,
yeah,
we-
I've done that. That's fun. That's
Wait,
stuck.
I think was it your parent or see? I
His,
think if you're the,
his.
I think if
Oh,
you're
You
the
had sex with
guy,
him while his parent was in the
Yeah,
room?
his dad was slumbering.
I
His
think
dad
if you're
was
the
slumbering.
guy, it's one thing. But if you're
Well,
the
we know
girl
you
and
wouldn't
it's your
wake him up with
parents-
kissing noises.
It's the girl and it's my parent. That's so scary.
It's a
Yeah.
what?
But wouldn't it be scary for you if your dad was in the thing?
Oh, no. I mean, it'd
No?
be weird, and I wouldn't want him to wake up.
Wait, why is it scarier though?
I just
me?
think because it's like you're
Well,
like
because
the
once you
dad's
cross that
girl.
barrier, it's like, well, what's next? This is kind of a
It's
weird
my
boundary.
dad. He's like, oh, you're getting laid. You know, he may not have that
Ew,
reaction.
but you don't have the same feeling I do as to my dad, which would be like it's perverted.
But if it's your dad in the room, then it just feels like the guy.
What if your mom was in the room?
I mean, I'm not into any of these scenarios.
I totally get that. To be clear, you're not
but I
into
just
You
it.
know
think-
what's funny? My dad was cremated, and his urn was in my room, so I kind of had
Like
sex in front of him
creamed
all the
right
time.
now.
Oh, yeah.
Cream is a joke.
Yeah, I'm kind of lost. Where you were like, what if the mom's in the room, but the daddy doesn't know?
What if
the
if
brother-
your mom was in the room while you were having sex?
This sounds like a math problem for incest.
I was dating a girl. We went to her dad's house for Thanksgiving, and we hooked up at the house.
Stuffed her like a turkey.
Yes. And
Gobble.
but I was like, it was exciting, but it was like, if I get caught, I feel like he's gonna kick me out of the house.
Oh, you're saying for the man it's different than for a woman. Yes, totally.
Right. But if
I've-
it was my dad and I was hooking up with a girl that I brought home, he's maybe like,
You'd
don't
break
do
your
that
shoulder
in
from
the
him
house.
high-fiving you so
hard.
Right.
Yeah, I don't
If
think
anything, I was like, maybe the dad will wake up and be like into it, which would
And
be
try to join in.
yeah,
Yeah. And then you find out that him and the son have been sharing a lot.
yeah. See,
Yeah.
what?
we think alike.
Wow.
But
Yeah.
which,
Wild.
would be a bad scenario.
Yeah, really bad.
bad.
Really bad. Really bad. Nobody would want that. Nobody would want that.
The whole doing it when you're not supposed to thing is like hot. Like, ooh.
It was for a while. Now I
No?
got time.
No?
No, I mean I had sex in the woods like a year ago, and I just got bug bites on my butt. It just wasn't as fun as it used to be.
You were laying on the ground?
no.
Uh,
There was a tree, and it was just like,
The
why
wet
don't we
heat.
go to a bed? I have an apartment I pay for. You know,
Yeah.
wet
Wait,
heat.
Wet
Hey,
heat. Yeah.
wet
was
heat.
it a wedding?
Wet heat.
Wet heat.
His
Well, Wet
special.
Heat. I
The
have a
name of the
special on Netflix called Wet Heat.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
great
so you
segue.
only get those bugs when it's a wet heat. If
Yeah.
you were in a dry heat, you wouldn't have them.
Nashville, wet heat.
But
Well, she's
yeah.
on Prozac, so there's a lot of dry heat down there.
Yeah.
But the dry air not going to help you.
Uh-uh.
Thing.
No.
But you can perform in public like that.
It wasn't public. It was like in the woods.
Where at in the woods? Like,
Yeah. How far
Queens. It was Queens. It wasn't that deep in.
were you guys
there
on
were
a
people.
hike? Or I don't know. I
in?
guess
What
No,
woods
barely
are
off
in
the path.
Queens?
Like Forest Hill.
Would you see a
beyond-
pigeon? You're like, we're in the woods. Fuck me. What are you talking about? That's crazy. Oh, I saw a tree waiting for the 7. We're in the
You're
woods.
right. It was a tree. It was a tree in Queens. It was a tree in Queens. Yeah. I don't know.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That rules.
A lot of car sex used to be into that.
Cannot.
Cannot?
It's performance anxiety.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Got to take a little Blue Chew promo code SKA. 15% off, $5, free shipping.
I've done some car action.
Yeah.
Blue Chew. Blue Chew.
Lucy breakers.
15% off.
Break.
I'm getting a lot of my friends hooked. So send it
Holy
to me for
shit,
free
Ian.
because I am still
Those 3
paying.
empty packets?
Oh, these are full. These are my just in cases.
Oh, that's 3 just in cases? That's psychotic.
You build up a tolerance. I'm not gonna pull any punches.
That may not be the ad they're looking for, huh? You build
Yeah,
up
I know,
a job.
I know. You need 3, and then you have to wear sunglasses because your eyes are bleeding.
Don't look at me. It's like a stigmata.
That's crazy. Do you take 3?
No.
Ian, you need to clear
You
your
got a
arteries.
special out. What's happening? Does he? Netflix. Boom, boom.
Remember that live show we did at Zany's?
Oh, yeah.
You guys do the help? You guys do the help in the audience?
That was fun.
That was
That was
crazy.
pretty wild. I had no idea the fans that come to your shows.
Yeah, goblins.
They're wild people.
Really
I love
weird
'em.
trans.
I like
We
them
love
too,
you.
but they're wild.
Yeah.
I didn't see it coming.
Yeah, you didn't even know that breed existed there. Those
Yeah, I
tubby,
mean, like,
those tubby tubbersons, tub scouts, those
Yeah.
little chubber bubbers.
There's only a couple fatties.
There's a lot of fatties.
It was a good show, though.
And there's some mush
Thank
mouth
you.
and some fatties. Yeah, super fun.
We're going to take the show on the road this winter.
Okay.
I'm not putting my hand up.
Get a case of Blue Chews and
the road.
Yeah.
Dude, what if we got a Sprinter van sponsored by Blue Chew and Lucy Breakers and energy drinks?
Yeah.
What's a Lucy breaker?
It's like a Zin.
Oh, okay.
You Zin?
No.
Use your
Zippix.
cigar.
Zippix is a new thing.
I like cigars, but it's too hot for cigars right now.
Zippix is a new thing. It's nicotine
Toothpick.
toothpicks.
Oh.
It's been helping me cut down my
That's great.
Okay.
cigarettes.
What are you
Yeah,
down to?
really. We're not
Okay, great.
less than before.
That's good.
Nicotine cute. Oh, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, dude. It's
cool.
all, the cinnamon flavor is
Let's bring
amazing.
toothpicks back. There should be more guys walking around with toothpicks in their
Yeah.
mouth.
I think he might be getting a toothpick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There should be more of that.
Yeah.
You don't see that. You remember there's a movie with Sylvester Stallone where he walked around with a match in his mouth the whole time?
Oh, yeah. What was that?
Maybe
Why
it's
a
called
match?
Cobra or something.
And that was to not smoke.
I don't know. And at the very end of the movie, he lights the match and I think kills the bad guy that way.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I got to go back and watch movies.
Sylvester Stallone had the best
Yeah.
action movies.
He was I just watched Rocky on the airplane.
Oh, the first Rocky
It's really
is
good.
the best movie ever made.
The weird girl in the pet store that he wears down.
Yeah. That scene's weird.
Yeah,
In
that
the
was
apartment.
weird.
In the
Yeah.
apartment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He really wears her down and
I'm bringing toothpicks back. Yeah.
Right.
Ding, dingle, dingle,
We can
dong.
just do ads. We don't have to do this, but I will take one. My
Well,
uncle always had a
I
toothpick
may
in.
take one to go.
My dad had a
Take a whole
toothpick when he,
bag?
when he
Yeah.
would try to quit smoking. Good, right?
It is good. It feels good. Can you do it? Flip it over. Oh, the long way.
It's hard to. Oh, Uncle Buck had a scene there. You remember that movie? Uncle
Uh-huh.
Buck?
Yeah, I
He had a
just
scene
watched
with
it.
his
Pal.
dad. Yeah.
It was very reminiscent of You'll Never Fuck with the Jesus.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Pal.
the
Jesus was
original.
like Pal in an alternate.
that is true.
Who's Pow and Uncle Buck?
They went to the bowling alley,
Oh yeah,
and then the teenage girl is
gets
getting
hit on by
the guy.
yeah.
Dude, John Candy, one of the best of all time.
That was his best movie, I think. I really think it was his best. And Uncle Buck just kind of gets listed as some kind of comedy, but it was a great movie.
Yeah,
Incredible
It's a
movie.
deep
John
movie.
Candy's the best.
yeah.
He
He
is the best.
Uh-huh.
He's great. He's a warm
It's
man.
real sad. That
There
he
was
died.
a I think a documentary or something with Steve Martin, and he got choked up still talking about John Candy.
Yeah.
And I think that's so beautiful to have such a long-lasting memory within your
How'd he die?
friends and the people in your life. Heart attack.
From fat.
Maybe fat, cocaine. I think he was
COVID.
doing a little
Oh,
bit of that, too.
okay.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
I hope not. Let's not put
I mean,
that
his
out
name
there.
Do you
was
not think-
Candy.
Oh, I thought he was.
Huh?
I thought he was a bit of a boozer and a. doing
Really?
coke. I
He
thought.
he was probably so much fun on coke. Could you imagine?
Yeah.
They
Fat
called him
guys on
John
coke are the
Nose
best.
Candy.
Yeah.
I just did that joke.
But you didn't say nose candy.
Yeah, but I was. It was
you set 'em
implied.
up, I knock them down.
I knock them down and then you stomp on them.
And then I set it up for us to knock it down.
You got to keep setting it up, keep knocking it down.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
let a good joke die. Keep
Yeah.
tagging it up.
Keep
Yep.
tagging it up. Okay.
Tag it up.
I wouldn't call that a tag. I would call it a reiteration, redundancy almost.
You're working it out.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
really working out the joke
Okay.
here
Yeah.
on the pod, and then you take that
I
to the
still don't know if
stage.
I agree with that as what that was, but I hear you.
Next time you start doing that joke. John knows candy.
Yeah,
Because he's
now
doing
we-
a lot
I
of
see.
coke.
Well,
Now
you
we know.
said candy in terms of like he was fat and he liked
No,
candy.
I meant
and
nose
I
candy.
took it nose candy for Coke once I found out he
You
liked
could go
Coke.
any drink. You go John Candy Bars if you want. You
Yeah,
know,
but he
you
said
could-
Coke, and I said his last name was Candy. Of course he did Coke. I was implying the nose candy.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
I may not be current on all the information that's coming into my brain.
That's
and I
okay.
may have thought that your candy was a reference to his food.
No.
And I would not intentionally steal. But if we could go back to the clip.
We'll go back, and they'll see that it's clearly a reference to Coke.
You know, the clown in Uncle Buck was the bad guy in Dumb
I
and
think
Dumber.
either way, we
Really?
elevated
Yeah.
the joke.
I think so.
Sure.
I think we should try it. Let's take it to the stage.
Cocaine?
Let's try it.
Oh.
John knows candy.
John Candy, more like John knows candy.
Yeah.
Because he
Okay.
knows all about candy.
Right. It's
It's a different angle we
K-N-O-W-S.
could take
John
with it.
knows candy.
Yeah.
Bars.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
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 Uh-huh.
It's a whole
This is good.
sentence we're
This
writing.
is
Yeah.
good.
John knows Candy.
This is good. Are you boys
Claire,
writing this down?
the booker from New York Comedy Club.
Candy eclairs. He got eclairs a lot because he was fat.
Yes. And Claire's was his favorite jewelry store for young teens.
Because he was a pedo.
No, don't say that about John
We can't
Candy.
start that.
He wasn't John, come to my van, I have candy.
I
No.
don't mind if John Candy's doing a little coke here and there, but I don't want any
We
accusations
will not
like that.
besmirch. Actually, let's besmirch. Steve Martin, come on the pod and talk to us about it.
John Candy's a sweet, sweet man. He had none of the evil in him. When
Sweet like
people
candy.
die, you go, they had a little evil in them. They were famous. He didn't have the evil.
I don't think so either. There is a story that people talk about him helping like the crew load in some stuff one time. And but they say it like, oh, it's just so nice. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, that's just kind of a normal thing. But
Yeah.
also I'm like, I don't want to help the crew load in things. And I'm not even John Candy
Right.
famous, but I used to do improv at this place. And then they would, at the end of the night, they would want us to all help take out the trash. And I would go, not while the audience is still here.
That's a good point.
When the audience is gone, I'll help you
Yes.
take out the trash. But I'm not
But also-
performing for people and then they see me carry
As
trash
a
cans.
performer, I will help when I want to help.
Yes.
Don't be like, we need the performers to do this.
Yeah.
No. I will help.
I
I
just,
will be gladly to help,
Yeah.
but let me trick myself into
I
making that
abuse
decision.
every luxury I'm given.
yeah.
And this is
Really?
why, I mean, it's just crazy. Like
Why?
if my rider isn't there, which is blueberries, I mean, you should see, I'm like, where
Do
are
you
the
throw a
blueberries?
fit?
I don't throw a fit, but I do
Oh,
think
come
that
on.
I do think that poor people should stay poor and rich people should stay rich. Because when you go from poor to rich, you are maniacal.
You are maniacal.
I'm maniacal.
Yeah. You got to cool it on that.
You do see it sometimes when people make a little money and then they go.
I'm like that.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
get.
I-
You
uppity.
don't know what I'm like.
Am not. I've heard.
You
So-
have not. I give so much money to the staff, but I do
You
not
give
like.
a lot of money to the staff?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I heard that
For
that kind of
instance-
money doesn't make up for the behavior you put people to. But it's
You're
fine. We can-
making it up.
No, it's fine.
You know what you know what I'm saying? When I'm self-deprecating, that doesn't mean you pile on with your made-up bullshit, okay? You go with the joke. You do not pile on in your illegal.
I'm making it up.
You are making it up. Like, for example, one time I called my manager and I was like, I need this toilet seat cleaned before I get in there because there was dark piss on it every night. I will do that.
Wait,
Yeah.
at the club?
But how many toilet seats have I cleaned in my life for a job? Millions.
Wait.
Is
There
it-
was a bathroom at the club, and you called your manager to tell them
Yep.
to get the club to clean
There
it
was
up.
dark piss on the toilet seat
So
every
why
night.
didn't you just ask
Like-
someone
like
at
fresh?
the club?
Because I have a little bit of money now and I've become a tyrant.
Oh,
Well, let me ask you that. I don't want to ask how much
Don't
money
do
you're
that.
giving, but when you say you give a lot of money to the staff, I just want to know how that's working. What do you? Because I'm always worried that I'm going to leave and people think I'm cheap.
I've
It
heard that. Yeah,
It depends
a
on
lot of people have said that. Old dusty pockets.
I'll be like,
Oh,
so I want, I'm just wondering, like, when you say I give a lot of money to the
I'll
staff,
give a
like,
bunch to the server who's serving me, right?
Okay.
Like 100
What's
a
a bu-
night. And then however many nights I'm there. And then I'll be like, take 500 off and give it to people.
get out of here!
Wow.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. What do you mean? Why not?
You do?
Yeah.
It still doesn't excuse
If
clean my
everybody's
toilet
doing that,
behavior.
if everybody's doing that, people are saying I'm cheap.
Nobody's doing that. I'm an asshole. I
Oh,
have
So
to
you're
do
doing
that.
it like an indulgence.
Oh, see, I'm very nice.
to pay up.
I don't like.
Oh, see, I'm very nice. So
No.
I think they don't.
I'm
They're
not an
like-
asshole, but I am like, I need the
They're
blueberries.
Difficult.
We're paying our rent in Dusty's kindness.
Yeah. I've heard that.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
Your landlord's pissed.
You're nice to everybody. You talk to each and every staff.
I don't talk to but I don't, like, if they talk to me, I talk to them.
Yeah, of
I do
course.
wave to people and say, all
I have a
right.
dog that comes in there.
I'm sure that's not a burden.
That's what I'm saying.
Um,
It is a burden.
You
know what I mean? I'm being like, can you bring carrots for my dog?
No,
Like I'm gonna tip him.
are you
oh
for real?
yeah.
Dude,
oh
come
yeah.
on, don't do
Oh
that.
yeah.
Don't do that.
What do you mean? It's her
That's
special
not-
day.
No, it's not nice to do that. You bring the carrots. It's your dog.
No,
Don't
I
make
eat some of the
people bring-
carrots.
So then you should bring them your own self.
I give them money at the end of the night because I've asked for the carrots. You think it's okay to ask for carrots?
Yeah, they usually have carrots on hand because they got wings.
I don't make them go get them. I say, do you guys have carrots? If they say yes, I go, can I have some? And
Oh,
then I
it made
feed
it
them to
sound
my
like you
dog.
go and make them
No,
get
it's not in my
carrots.
rider. I need carrots.
Oh.
If you were making them get dog food, that would
No.
be harder to.
No.
Yeah, because they'd have to.
I did ask the club last weekend. I was like, can anybody get me some Zins?
Oh yeah, I went to. I opened for John Lovitz, and John Lovitz has a dog, and we went. We actually had a good time, but we went to eat.
Yeah.
After the show, 2 nights in a row. And it was me and the club manager and John Lovitz and his dog at a booth. And he would order his dog a little bowl of chicken
Crazy.
while we all ate. And we all sat at
Crazy.
the booth. The 4 of us sat at the
And
booth.
the dog sat there like a human.
Yeah.
That is how I am.
Crazy.
That is how I am.
Crazy behavior.
I have so many pictures of Coyote sitting at the booth with me.
There's nothing that makes me laugh harder than a dog or a cat sitting at like a family dinner table being like, this meal displeases me.
Yeah.
Like, just like,
Yeah.
I am not satisfied with what is before me.
What kind of dog does he have?
It's a small one.
It's
I
a
don't
small
know.
one.
Dude, can I tell you a hilarious John Lovett story?
Yeah.
I was headlining Pittsburgh Improv. I was doing late shows. He was doing the early shows. It was like a split weekend. And
Great club. I love that club, by the way.
one of my favorites in the country.
What is
Shout
it?
out
Sorry?
Pittsburgh Improv. John Lovett.
Not a fan.
We hung out outside of there one time.
Well, you had a bad experience with an
Oh,
audience.
you were doing the improv.
Yeah.
I did the Pittsburgh improv and I got assaulted.
You didn't get assaulted. You got yelled at.
I got yelled at.
And assault is different than yelling. So
I didn't like it.
you had a poor experience with an audience member, but that's not
They
reflective
didn't
of the
kick
club.
him out. He was screaming at me
Well-
about trans people, and he had a trans date who loved me.
Well,
Trans date stayed.
then everything worked out the way it was supposed to, and that's not
No,
reflective
because it
of
was
the
one of those
club.
situations where like a teacher yells at you and you get really mad
So
back,
you
and then
don't-
later you cry.
You don't have a code word to tell the staff to
yes,
take people
I
out.
say I wish that you weren't here.
My code word is they need a glass of milk.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
Have you ever used it?
No, I should have one time.
You have a code word?
No, I just go.
Please remove
I've
them.
actually said, "Can you kick this guy out?" It's not
It
happened
works every
very
time.
many
Were you
times.
just like
but-
dancing and you're like, no, I'm an
But the
adult.
guy would not stop, and it was ruining the show. I was
Yeah.
like, if you were fun and I could joke around with you, then it would be fun. But you're not being fun.
Yeah.
Right,
You're
right,
just
right.
ruining the show.
Just
Yeah.
relentless.
So eventually, I had to be like, "Will you kick this guy out?"
yeah.
And then
Mm.
they did, and the show was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did everybody clap? That's what I hate. When everybody claps
I
as they
don't know
leave.
that they did because I don't think that they thought the show could be good until he was
Oh,
gone.
gotcha.
And then the show started to be really
Yes.
good.
Oh,
There's
I
a
see.
collective energy that goes on that people can't pick up on.
Yeah, they thought that I was just being
Right.
bad at comedy.
It's
Right.
so weird how one person's attitude and demeanor can permeate an entire crowd of people. And it's not like people are deciding. It's just, it's weird, man.
Yeah.
It's like contagious.
Yeah.
You're going to get that cancer
You ever
out.
have a
Yeah.
fainter?
Oh, yeah.
I've had a couple of people faint.
I had a
pass
blind
out
guy
at
get
shows.
carried out the other night in Indianapolis.
I want to know the John Lovett story.
Oh, yeah.
Pittsburgh
Pittsburgh
Improv. He's doing
Improv.
the early shows. You're doing the
Yes,
late
he's
shows?
doing early shows. I'm doing late shows. My shows are sold out. He is taking, after the show, striking where his piano is going to go on for the next night. But he's taking his time. And my show, it was supposed to start at 9:15. We did not start until I'd say maybe 10.
Jeez.
Like they started loading. It was wintertime. People were lined up in the cold. And I'm like, this is fucking insane. This is so disrespectful and so fucking rude. I don't give a fuck who he is. I'm going in the green room and I'm telling him like, hey man, this is like really rude and you're making people wait. And I go in the green room and he walks in. I go, hey man. He goes, hello. And I go, hey John, I'm a really big fan.
That's awesome.
Hello. And I go, hi John, I'm Ian. I'm a really big fan. He goes, Ian, I thought you said you were a big fan. And I was like, I love you. And then he watched my set. And the next night in the green room, he goes, so you're bisexual? Does that mean you pay for sex? And I said, yeah. And it's turning me into a debt sexual. And he goes, that's good. And I was like, oh, I can die happy now. I love you. Yeah. Dude, I was stomped. I'm going to give him a piece of my mind. And then, hello.
He's great. I did a few weekends with him. The first time I worked with him, I was doing a full weekend, Thursday night. I don't know what happened. He bombed. The audience hated him. The audience was coming out. They were like, "You should have been the headliner."
Oh,
And I'm
God.
like, "Well, you wouldn't have come at that time."
Yeah.
And then the next 5 shows, he got standing ovations.
No way.
So I don't know what happened on that one weird show.
Did
that
he
got
deliver it the same? Was he drunk? Was he?
I don't know. I don't
What
know.
made him get the standing ovations?
Well, he does. He used to do this long song. I don't know what he does now, but he used to do a long
Song, right?
medley of songs about how Bob Saget's gay.
Oh, right.
And then Bob Saget
mean-
died. So I don't know what he yeah.
I'm on my feet right now.
But people love it. They got
Yeah.
it's just he just does a bunch of different Hey Jude, he goes gay Bob.
Maybe
You know.
they thought it
Wow.
was disrespectful about Bob Saget, and that's why they hated him.
Oh, maybe.
Was Bob dead?
He was alive at the time.
Yeah.
This was years ago.
He's
but,
beloved.
yeah.
Maybe.
But just all the Thursday people? That's the vibe thing.
Yeah.
That's the vibe.
In
if there's
Lexington,
one,
Kentucky, that's where it was. I don't even know that.
They can read
Yeah.
about Bob Saget.
I love
Huh?
Lexington, but that's funny.
Great
though.
town. Shout out. So your special Wet Heat is
Yes.
out now on
yeah.
Netflix.
What is it? What is it?
Tell us
comprised?
about it. What?
Well,
What's it comprised of?
Well,
What'd
it's
you say?
I said, what is it comprised of?
it's I got Working Man out there that came out a year and a half ago, and
Yeah.
it's that but new jokes,
Great.
and and it's like
I'm sold.
it's a weird way to describe it, right? But it's like Working Man did very well. People liked it. So it's like, I'm just doing more jokes. I think it's better. I think it's funnier.
Why?
Well, because I had 30 minutes of that when I recorded Working Man.
Yes.
So I had an hour and a
Oh.
half. So I had 30 minutes. So I just created another 30. And then it got so tight. I was ready to record the thing months before.
Let's go.
And then but I
Yeah.
kept tightening. I got a lot of callbacks. I got some improv moments in the
Nice.
special. I thought of some jokes on the spot that ended up being great.
I love that. I saw you run your special or your set for Tonight Show
Oh, yeah.
a while back, and it was very funny. But then to watch you actually do it and have like a different joke, that I always love when I
Oh,
see
yeah.
the final product and there's something like new that you didn't see before. I think that's
Kelsey
so
has my
great.
favorite joke.
What?
This is your deal joke.
What is it?
It's about buying some DVDs at a flea market.
Just Jordan, you do the joke as Dusty.
The joke
Coming to
is,
the stage, Justy Slay.
isn't there a girl actually named Justy?
Justy Dodge.
Yeah.
But you're Jordan
Justy
Dusty.
Dodge?
What
Yeah.
What is the deal though? It's two
Well,
for
3 DVDs for
It's kind of a bad
$5.
setup, Justy. What?
3 DVDs for $5 is
Yes.
what it is. So
Oh, you wanted to get 4 for 10.
I wanted to get 6 for
Yeah.
10. 3 for 5, 6 for 10.
Yeah.
She rang it up and she's like, that'll be, I don't know.
She started doing math noises, like she was like, and he does a whole act out of her.
Yeah.
And then he goes, "This is your deal."
Yeah, I go 3 for 5, 6 for 10. And she goes, well, I guess. And it's like, nah, this is your deal.
Yeah.
Here. I'm just doing your thing. I'm not bargaining with
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I love that joke. I love that joke because it's just him telling the story,
Yeah.
and it's so funny.
Yeah, that was my first Tonight Show, and that did
Yeah.
very well for me.
Yeah.
That did. But yeah, when I saw you at the Comedy Cellar, it's like, I don't do that room a lot, right?
Yeah.
So that room makes me very nervous. I
Yeah.
don't
Of
get
course.
nervous a lot,
Mhm.
and doing the Cellar makes me nervous.
Yeah.
And 2 times ago, I just put out my Working Man special.
Mhm.
And so the guy bringing me up goes, and Dave Chappelle had just put out a special.
Yeah.
And so they go, all right, next comic, we got a special guest drop in. He just put out a Netflix special. Give it up for Dusty Slay. And it felt like the air left the
Oh,
room.
yeah.
Oh wow.
And I think I bombed for 3 minutes.
Oh,
By the
yeah.
end, I got them.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
they were on board. So this last time I go, just say from Nashville. Don't say
Yeah.
anything else.
Yeah.
Just say from Nashville.
Yeah.
yeah.
And it was a
This
hot
next
set.
comic, there's a comedy club he just opened up in Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost want
which
him
is
to go.
near Nashville, where this comic is from.
Yeah.
I almost want him to go, this guy sucks. I don't know how he got on the show,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
here
yeah.
he is.
This guy's got a gun.
Yeah.
He's been in the back pacing.
I
Please.
hate going up last at the cellar. It
Please.
sucks. I go up there and I immediately apologize every time. I'm like, I'm sorry. You were hoping certainly for a famous person and definitely for a man. And I'm really sorry that I'm here right now. I would be mad.
If I do last on a showcase, I like to go, I'm just here to get you ready for bed. You
Yeah,
know, we
yeah.
don't want to leave you too fired
That's
up.
good.
I'm just trying to settle you down.
That's fun.
That's
Get ready
really
for
good.
the
I got
car.
to think of something fun to say.
Yeah.
I know you're here,
But now I am.
but now I am.
My name's Ian.
Get ready.
I guess the
Hi-ya.
idea is that you just would be confident in yourself to crush at the end. But
Yeah.
somehow I'm like, nah, I don't.
That's why I haven't thought of any of your little tricks that you
Exactly.
guys pull.
You have to acknowledge
You
it.
blue chews and you're like, I'm good to go.
Yeah. Here's a trick. Oh, yeah. Next 6 hours, I'm good.
You don't take 3.
No, I had them in my pocket.
Okay.
I will say sometimes if you take one and you don't get to stepping soon, it goes away and you kind of feel like you have a ghost penis. Like
What?
your penis doesn't exist.
Kind of
So
like
then you have to-
edibles. If it didn't kick in right away, do anher.
Double
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. So then you
Double
got to take
up.
another. Yeah.
So then you also, with the edibles, feel like you have a ghost penis.
Hello.
Wait, why does it feel like a ghost penis?
Because it's like you didn't use it, so then it's like extra not going to work.
Okay.
It's mad at you.
It's mad. He's not working and he's not collecting unemployment.
It's like,
and he's
I was
not putting in any
promised-
resumes anywhere
I was
either.
see.
promised sex here.
Yeah.
and,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just me in a bathroom going, I promise, buddy. Give it time. Give it time.
Okay, you put this special out, you recorded it in Chattanooga,
Yes.
and how long after this is from the other one?
It's about a year and a half since the last
That's
one.
good. That's
yeah,
fast.
I feel good. I feel good. I got a new hour now. I'm on tour. I got a new hour from that. I'm ready to
When
go.
did you record this?
In, I don't know, February maybe? Matt would know that info more than
You
me
should call the
probably,
one
but,
after this Wet Heat 2.
I should.
The wetter,
Wet
the better.
Heat 2 does sound good.
Yeah, make it a sequel. Keep it going.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is cool.
Wet Heat 2.
Mm-hmm.
Wetter, the better.
Yeah.
You
A
used to
wetter heat.
Whoa. Hot or wet?
A hotter wet.
Dusty gave me all of my advice on stand-up every step of the way. He would tell
Really?
me what to do. Yes.
Oh, that's so
He
nice.
told me all of the open mics to go to. He told me how to sell merch. He told me how to reach out to bookers.
Really?
Yes.
That's so
And
nice.
All of it.
look at how it's going.
I know.
Wow.
But, I did tell you one
No
time.
one taught me anything, and my aunt stole money from me.
Yeah. You asked me about doing a special, and you were like, I want to do it in one take. And I said, I think that's a great idea. And then you did, and probably wasn't the best advice.
It would have been better than what I did.
If it wasn't
Okay.
for those kids.
It would have been better than what I did.
Wait, what
I
are you
see-
talking about?
I do 2
The gas
takes,
digital?
The 30-minute.
but I like the idea.
2 sets.
I know.
So what are you saying?
But if I had
One
done
take?
one take and put it out myself, it would have been better than the unholy mashup that is the 30-minute gas digital half hour.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
See, I like the idea of one take because
Yeah.
you're like, this is, now I do too,
Yeah.
but I like
Yeah.
the idea of a raw, like, here we are.
Yeah.
We're doing a
Josh
show.
no, I
Johnson-
wish I had done that.
Josh
Yeah.
Johnson is releasing like a new hour every week on like one specific topic. It's like crazy.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to just release a fucking 20-minute thing every week.
Yeah.
If you're doing 5 shows, just
He's
straight.
getting like a million
here's
views
one.
every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
It's just content.
Yeah.
It's just
It's
so
just
much
feeding
content.
pigs or slop.
I just don't know that I would want to put an audience through a new hour from me every week.
The whole reason I love comedy is because I chisel jokes out of marble for so long and then I present them and I'm like, look, I made this over the course of a long time. To just throw it out and be like, look, I wrote this last night is like, it's cool that you did that, but it doesn't have the same.
I mean, I'm sure he's doing it much better than I would, but if I put
Yeah.
out a new hour every week,
Yeah.
it would not get millions of views.
Yeah, and let me tell you, I've been watching them. They're not that good. And on the show now, we have Josh Johnson. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I set that up for the Josh Johnson joke.
I have not watched them, but my mom has impeccable taste, and she really loves Josh.
Really?
Yeah. I think he is prolific. I think he has that type of brain, totally. But it's not the way my brain works. Mine is
not my
scrambled
cup of
eggs with like a
tea.
little bit of bacon in it, and I have to collect all the bacon out of the eggs and then make a pork.
Mine is more, let's put all the ingredients
Yeah.
in one thing,
Yeah. Everything bagel style.
eat it, and then whatever, it's all shit in the end. Who cares? You know?
Yeah, when I saw you at the Cellar that time, you had a
Yeah.
wild set, but it did really well. I mean, you crushed.
Oh, you're very sweet. Thank you.
But you had, it's yeah, I mean, it's you really get in there.
Yeah. Really leave it all on the line.
Yeah.
I like it. That's
I
my
like it
favorite
too.
part
I mean,
of
it's
stand
not
up.
comedy like I do at all, but I like it. I like to see people like Neil Hamburger is one of my favorites.
Mhm.
It's so weird, and it's just like,
Who's Neil Hamburger?
well, I don't think he puts out a ton of stuff, but
He's like, he was one of the first like alt
yeah, there's
indie comics.
There's an album called Hot February Night, and it's he's opening for Tenacious D. It's
Oh, wow.
so good.
And it's just weird.
I always tell people to look him up, watch a video first, so
Yeah.
you know what he looks like, you see his mannerisms,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then listen to the album.
Okay.
It's like this weird alt indie anti-comedy. Like it was like everyone that was too smart for the room, it was his favorite comic.
I love it so much.
What do you
Like,
feel
I
about
saw
Bo
him-
Burnham?
Bo Burnham, I like.
I like him a lot.
Yeah.
I think Bo Burnham, the way you feel about Neil Hamburger, I feel about Bo Burnham.
Yeah.
Well, it's two different
The
things.
way he
Yeah.
goes underground and then just emerges
Dude,
with something
it's
incredible.
crazy.
That's
It's
sick.
crazy.
Well-
and like his singing and like it's so on point.
I love country music, but that pandering song that he does on an album, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's
Did
like,
you
it's
ever
perfect.
see the Paul
Perfect.
Provenzo Green Room with Paul Provenzo with him and a couple other comics? And he's kind of like the younger guy, and it's like all these older comics. Are
Oh,
like,
I think I saw some
why don't
clips
you
from
do
that.
one of your little songs?
Oh,
and
yeah.
he just goes into it and levels the room. And all the comics that were there that were kind of skeptical, they were like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
And it was so cool to see them get on board and him win them over in that moment. I thought that was
Yeah, I
great.
remember watching him on YouTube. New Math.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New math, like a tampon string, or like a tampon. I had to pull some strings. Remember that in his
Oh, yeah.
in his bedroom.
My parents think I'm gay or
Yeah.
something like that. Or
Yeah, he is a prodigy.
Dude,
I think he's very tortured.
yeah.
Yeah,
I want to give him a hug.
I don't think he'd like that.
What if I wore a costume?
then now we're talking. Now we're talking. Yeah, he's great. Dusty's great. We have to wrap it up.
Yeah,
Well, thank you,
Dusty's
guys.
fantastic.
I appreciate you having me. This is very nice.
You're very wonderful and fun. Wet Heat is out now on Netflix. No, Netflix. Woo!
Sounds like where Wet Heat would be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Netflix.
Where could people see you and give some road dates?
Why is
Dusty-
it wet heat?
It's well, I like the name because you don't really know what it is.
80s
It
kinda.
sounds like like a late night TV show where there's a little sex, a little
Yeah.
murder,
Ooh.
or like a buddy cop film in Miami.
Yes,
Heat too.
yes.
But it's basically a weather joke. And,
That's great.
Yeah, because I live in the South. The
It's
wet heat-
basically humid.
yes.
Yeah.
And then you go out to Denver or no, you go out to Phoenix and they're like, yeah, but it's a dry heat. And they're like, act like their heat's better than mine.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I go, I like a wet heat.
Is
Yeah.
that a little bit of a preview of what we're going to see if we see Wet Heat? Because if so, I'm watching.
It is. But it's a hot special. It's good. I mean, I'm like joke heavy. I'm all about the jokes.
Yep.
There's no filler in there. I'm not wasting time.
All killer, no
Joke,
filler,
joke,
some
joke,
41.
a lot of callbacks. Complete thing. Feels good.
Awesome.
I got a country music song breakdown. Hardworking Man by Brooks and Dunn. I
Yes.
break that down.
Yes. I want to
Everybody's
break
dying
down
for
Tim
that.
McGraw's what's his song that's like
Don't know it.
Somebody asked me today about a Tim McGraw song called Don't Take the Girl. Telling me I should break that one down.
Because it's
No.
like perverse. You break down. It's 5 o'clock.
It's 5
Yeah.
o'clock somewhere.
Yeah.
And a couple Travis
no,
Tritt
what's the
songs.
song? He's like, I'm an Indian outlaw.
Indian
Chickasaw.
Outlaw.
That's what it's
Yeah.
called. Yeah.
There's
He-
a lot of that. Jim Morrison did that too.
Dude, Tim McGraw just assumes the identity of a Native American.
People do
war
that.
Said I'm an
chief.
Indian outlaw, half Cherokee and Choctaw.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
baby,
yeah.
she's a Chippewa.
Yeah. My baby, Chippewa.
Yeah.
All my friends call me Bear Claw.
Yeah.
Village chieftain is my pawpaw.
Pickatall,
Yeah.
Choctaw.
I like it. That's been
I
happening
like
a
it.
while. Yeah.
Dude, driving through Oklahoma, blasting that song.
It's a song I bet Tim McGraw's not doing on tour these days.
Yeah.
He
I
should.
don't know.
Because I bet it made people feel seen.
I think so.
you get one Native American who's into that, you're good. You're good to
Yeah.
go. One brown guy who's like, you're good across
bet you're right.
America.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, Hank Williams.
If you get one brown guy that likes that song, I say chain him up. Bring him on tour. Let people see that he likes it.
Hank Williams, what?
Hank Williams has a song too.
This guy gets it.
Choctaw Maiden, I think. No, that's
Yeah.
Merle Haggard. one.
Tyler Childers has Native American songs, right?
Yeah. But there's one by Hank
Feathered
Williams
Indian?
that it's
The
about
first
about a
American
wooden Indian.
museum in Oklahoma fucking rips. You ever been?
The what?
No.
First American museum in Oklahoma City. It's like the history of the native people. It's really
Okay.
fucking depressing, but beautiful. Go if you get a chance. Oklahoma City. What do you got?
September
Smiles?
9th, my Netflix special drops.
What's it
September
called?
9th.
All right.
Take me with you. Take me with you. Get me out of here.
Misa
Yeah,
lady.
watch that. Put it in your calendar right now. Put it in your little Google Cal. Send me a
Mhm.
screenshot of you putting it in your Google Cal.
That's exciting.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have happened without you, Dustin.
Well, that's not true. But I
Aw,
Took me on the road.
that's
telling you,
amazing.
dude, I was a
Pretend
new
you guys are
comic.
siblings and kiss.
Well, I'm
well, siblings. She doesn't do kissing with siblings.
I don't do
Yeah,
kissing.
you're right.
I'll have to back into you.
Yeah.
Watch Wet Heat. I'm
Yeah.
very excited to
And
watch
I got a
it.
tour, dustyslade.com.
I have to
Go there.
wait to watch it with Jake,
Awesome.
my friend.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know Jake.
We hung out and you're the reason I bought these shoes. matter of
Oh
fact.
yeah,
We were in
Look at
Pittsburgh
that.
together. We went shopping and I was like, I need new shoes.
yeah.
And you got me fired up about shoes. I
Are
think
you the
this-
reason I buy the Dick's Sporting Goods socks? The best socks that's ever
No, you were already telling me about
been. Okay,
those,
okay,
right
okay,
there,
okay. I love
Yeah,
those
they're
socks.
good socks though.
Yeah, but I was there when you bought those shoes.
Yeah.
We're connected.
Well,
What do you
Jake
got?
was there too. as
we
well.
don't
was
have a
there.
connection really, but I do have dates.
But I'm just saying that's how cool your special is. That it's like when you want to go see a movie, but a friend's like, "Don't watch it without me."
Yeah.
that's what your special is.
Yeah.
which is great.
IanFidance.com for all my dates. IAnimal69 on Instagram. YouTube.com/that's. And well, Ian Fidance Comedy. It's where all my stand-up's going. That's where my travel show, Ian Do, an odd guy doing odd jobs, is coming out on. I've got like 8 episodes I filmed. It's coming out in seasons. It's fucking awesome. Subscribe to that, subscribe to that, subscribe to that. I will release it once I get a certain amount of subscriptions. And patreon.com/BeInIanPod for bonus episodes, early episodes, and a bunch more stuff. Thank you guys for tuning in. We love you, Dusty. Thanks for hanging
Yeah,
out.
thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.